his gopis. And he called Yamuna, please come here. We want to be in your bank. We want to swim and have water pastimes. But Yamuna, thinking that Balaram was highly intoxicated by this Varuni, didn't really pay attention. Balaram took his plow and said, today, O river, because you disobey me, I will drag you to where I am and scratch you into many, many different streams. And Yamuna Devi, understanding it was Balaram's will, she manifested her personal form and praised Lord Balaram and surrendered her heart. Lord Balaram, whoever takes shelter, he gives his full mercy. And what was his mercy? Along with his gopis, they had water pastimes in Yamuna's waters that night. When Samba, the son of Jambavati and Krishna, went to Hastinapur, it was the Swayamvara of Duryodhana's daughter, Lakshmana. And Samba kidnapped her. The most powerful generals of the Kuru army fought against Samba. And ultimately, they captured him. When the news of this came to Ugrasena, he assembled the armies of the Yadus to declare war against the Kurus. But Balaramji was very friendly toward Duryodhana. He said, why, we have such good relationship, the Kurus and the Yadus, for so long. Why should we be fighting over something like this? We could discuss it and work it out. I will go there and trust me. So Ugrasena said, yes, you go there, Balaram. If Balaram could not work things out, it was going to be a full-scale war. So Balaram, he took Uddhava with him, along with some others. They came to the outskirts of Hastinapur. Uddhava went in and announced Balaram is here. When they came out, they worshipped Balaram. And Balaram very forcefully but politely and lovingly told them to give Samba back. Krishna's son should not be a prisoner. Wow, they couldn't believe this. The Kurus were so bewildered by their power, by their majesty. They said to Balaram, who are you, a Yadu, to tell the Kurus what to do? This is like the shoe wanting to take the position of the crown on top of the head. Everything the Yadus have is only by the mercy of the Kurus. If you are so arrogant to give us instructions, we will take everything away from you. Balaram was listening. His eyes were turning more and more a red color in anger. He didn't say anything, he just listened. Are you done? They said, yes, we have completed our message. Balaram, his voice like thunder. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You are claiming that he is subordinate to you? You have so much power, you have so much wealth, you are the kings of the world, You have become bewildered due to the intoxication of your false pride, and I have come to crush it. He said, today I will annihilate the entire Kuru dynasty along with Hastinapur. He took his plow and hit it against the ground, separated the entire kingdom of Hastinapur from the earth, began to drag it into the Ganga. All Dhritarashtra, Duryodhana, Bhima, Bhishma, everybody, when they saw what was happening, they came with folded palms and bowed down and begged Balaram, please forgive us. We surrender to you. Actually, we didn't mean what we were saying. But we know you enjoy doing pastimes of great strength, so we just wanted to see you do that. And they brought Samba and Lakshman and said, please take her to Dwarka. and Duryodhana started offering big dowries and everything. And Balaram was happy. And there was a wonderful marriage festival for Shamba. And soon after that, or actually it happened just before that, Dvivida. Dvivida was one of the very, very faithful soldiers in Hanuman and Sugriva's army, fighting with Ram against Ravana. There are many prayers in glorification of Dvivida and his brother. But it is described that Dvivida was a great devotee of Ram, loyal servant of Sugriva, fighting the battle heroically. But Dvivida was envious of Lakshman. And Lakshman's the original guru. Just like in Lord Chaitanya's Leela, when Jagai and Madhai offended Nityananda Prabhu, even when they surrendered to Lord Chaitanya said, he had his Sudarshan chakra. He said, because you have made aparad to Nityananda, unless you surrender to him, I cannot forgive you. In many places in Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, he praised Nityananda Prabhu, that no one can please me without pleasing Lord Nityananda. So Dvivida was envious of Lakshmana and indicated that in various ways. So later on, when Lakshman became Balaram, Dvivida lost all his good qualities because of this Vaishnava and Guru aparad. He went from being a great devotee to a horrible demon. But actually, we're all great devotees. Jivera Swarupoi Krishnara Nityadas. Love for Krishna is in everyone's heart. But somehow or other, because of aparads, we become more and more selfish and more arrogant, and we become like little Dvividas. Dvivida could not tolerate anybody enjoying. He wanted to enjoy everything, and because he was so powerful, nobody could do anything or say anything. And the way, when we get more and more power and more strength, the tendency is we think everything is for my pleasure. We can't tolerate anybody else enjoying what we want to enjoy. So Dvivida used to do horrible things. He would rape princesses. He would cause tidal waves by stirring the ocean with his hands. He was absolutely abominable and cruel. And on Raivata mountain, Balaram was playing with some young ladies and they were singing songs, and Vivida was thinking, how dare anyone enjoy these women when I should be? So this gigantic gorilla came and he started doing so many obscene things. He was moving his eyebrows and he was making very, very strange noises, and Balaram's friends were just laughing at him. But then he started doing obscene things and went to take them away. So Balaram punched him. And Vivida was very angry. He started picking up giant rocks, and Balaram was breaking them all with his club till there was no more rocks. Then he was uprooting trees, trying to hit Balaram with them. Balaram hit them all. Then when there was nothing else, Vivida with his massive fist began beating Balaram's body, and Balaram with one touch of his hand, he broke Vivida's neck and his head, and Vivida vomited blood and fell to the ground and became liberated. Good lesson. When we see envy in our hearts, when we feel this arrogance, Janasya moho yamaham mameti, I am this body, this is mine to enjoy, we must take shelter of the strength of Balaram to actually recognize that I'm the eternal servant of Krishna and everything is Krishna's property. Lord Nityananda Prabhu appeared as the elder brother of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya treated Nityananda Prabhu in that mood. And Nityananda Prabhu, his life, his soul, his everything was to give pleasure to Lord Gauranga. And what is it that gives the ultimate pleasure to Lord Gauranga? It was that Nityananda took as his life and soul. To help the people of this age of Kali to be delivered from all suffering forever by awakening their love for Krishna, by chanting the holy names. Brajendra Nandana Jai Sachi Sutta Hoilo Se Balarama Hoilo Nitai. Krishna has appeared as the son of Sachi Devi, and Balaram has come as Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Tina Hina Yata Chilo Harinama Udhari Lo Tara Sakshi Jagai Madhai. Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda has come, Parama Karuna Pahundu Ijana, to display their supreme compassion by giving us the holy names of Lord Krishna. The power of the holy names because it could kill all the demons within our hearts. Ram and Lakshman, they killed Indrajit, Kumbhakarna, Ravana with their bows and their arrows. Varahadev killed Hiranyaksha with his tusk and his hoof. Narasingha, Hiranyakashipu, was slain with his claws, his nails. And Krishna Balaram, with their fists, with their Sudarshan chakras, with their clubs, and in so many ways in Vrindavan they killed so many demons. But as Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, their weapon was their beauty. Their weapons were the mercy of their devotees. And that was manifested through the power of their holy names. Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda Prabhu performed the same lila as Krishna Balaram. But rather than killing the demons, they killed the demoniac tendencies within our hearts with the weapon of the holy names. Through the power of the holy name, Krishna and Balaram as Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, they made the worst of all the demons in the universe, Jagai and Madhai, into pure, humble, loving servants of the Lord. And by the mercy of Krishna Balaram, Gaur Nitai, Srila Prabhupada has come as their representative. To give us the highest liberation, love for Krishna, if simply we take shelter of a lifetime of service while chanting the holy names. Hare Krishna. It is time for the Abhishekam ceremony. Today, Balaram Jayanti. With grateful hearts, let us take shelter of the gift of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. Srila Prabhupada, all over the world he installed Gaur Nitai deities. And then he came to Vrindavan to establish the Krishna Balaram temple. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
RG Media YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Garga Uvacha. Ayam hi Rohini Putro. Ayam hi Rohini Putro. Ramayan Suhradokanai Akyas Akyasyati Rama iti Bala Kidyad Balam Pidu Yadhunam Apritag Bhavat Shankarshanam Usantyapi. Garga Muni said, this child, the son of Rohini, will give all happiness to his relatives and friends by his transcendental qualities. Therefore, he will be known as Rama, and because he will manifest extraordinary bodily strength, he will also be known as Bala. Moreover, because he unites two families, Vasudev's family and the family of Nanda Maharaj, he will be known as Sankarshan. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Baladev was actually the son of Devaki, but he was transferred from Devaki's womb to that of Rohini. This fact was not disclosed. According to a statement in the Harivamsa, Pratyuvachatato Rama Sarvamstan Abhitastitan Yadaveshwapif Sarveshu Bhavanto Mama Vallabha. Gargamuni did not disclose to Nanda Maharaj that Balaram would be known as Shankarshan because of uniting two families, the Yadu Bamsa and the Bamsa. Gargamuni did disclose to Nanda Maharaj that Balaram would be known as Shankarshan because of uniting two families, the Yadu Bamsa and the Bamsa of Nanda Maharaj, one of which was known as a Kshatriya and the other as Vaishya. Both families had the same original forefather, the only difference being that Nanda Maharaj was born of a Vaishya wife, whereas Vasudev was born of a Kshatriya wife. Later, Nanda Maharaj married a Vaishya wife, and Vasudev married a Kshatriya wife. So although the families of Nanda Maharaj and Vasudev both came from the same father, they were divided as Kshatriya and Vaishya. Now Baladev united them, and therefore he was known as Sankarshan. I am very grateful to be back with you again. Thank you. Today, as we celebrate Sri Balaram Jayanti, the appearance of Lord Sri Balaramji, we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 8, entitled Lord Krishna Shows the Universal Form, Text 12. In this section of Srimad Bhagavatam, Vasudev and Devaki, who have endured such inconceivable heartbreak, suffering, having been imprisoned behind bars, shackled with chains for many years, having seen 6 of their children murdered before their eyes. And then Devaki, her seventh child, was so special, made her so illuminated with joy, and then mysteriously disappeared from her womb. And the eighth child, Krishna, the night of his birth, he attracted their hearts in this prison cell. He illuminated their lives. But then, appearing like a little baby by Devaki's request, he ordered Vasudeva to carry him to the home of Nanda Maharaj in Gokul. Nanda Maharaj so much was thinking, with his unconditional parental love, and Vasudeva, his dear friend, was only thinking of the welfare of the child. So Vasudeva sent Gargamuni, the greatest of the Brahmins of the Yadu dynasty, to go to Gokul secretly to bless the child. We find when Gargamuni arrives, Nanda Maharaj is so overwhelmed with gratitude. A great sage, a true sadhu, has come to my home. Such a blessing. He praised Gargamuni and praised his own good fortune that he had come to the house. Srila Prabhupada and the Acharyas tell that saintly people, they visit the homes of householders, not to beg something from them, but to give them spiritual guidance and blessings. Nanda Maharaj, he had two little babies, Krishna and Balaram. Krishna, he was under the impression he's the son of myself and Yashoda, which he was. Because Nanda and Yashoda are the eternal parents of Lord Krishna. And Balaram, who was just about 15 days or so older than Krishna, was actually hiding in his home. Wife of Vasudeva, Rohini, was sent to Vrindavan to get shelter from Nanda Maharaj. But Nanda Maharaj loved Balaram as he loved Krishna. He requested Gargamuni to perform the name-giving ceremony, one of the Vedic samskaras. Gargamuni questioned whether he should. Myself being a high priest of the Yadu dynasty, very close to Vasudeva, if I perform this name-giving ceremony, the word will spread. And Kamsa, who's looking for the eighth child of Devaki and Vasudeva everywhere, they will think this child must be him. Otherwise, why is a Yadu priest coming to Gokul? And he will come to attack Krishna. Balaram, of course, he didn't give their names yet. He will come to attack the children. Nanda Maharaj, out of his love for his children, from his heart and also his example. Wanted to set the principle, how important it is that a child is blessed. These Vedic samskaras are not just rituals. Each and every one of them is to invoke the heartfelt blessings of great personalities and the Lord upon the child. Nanda Maharaj is eternally Krishna's father. Such an exalted position. What are we compared to him? But still, in the natural humility of a great soul, he was not thinking that I can protect Krishna. He wanted the blessings of great souls upon his child. We find this as a universal principle. Sometimes Srila Prabhupada, our own beloved Guru Maharaj, he would give the credit of what he was doing to his father and mother. When he was a little boy, his father and mother would regularly invite sadhus to their home. And served them very nicely, just like Nanda Maharaj served Gargamuni so nicely, with heart. If we ritualistically serve a great personality without truly from the heart feeling grateful and wanting to please them, then even if they speak a blessing, we will not be so blessed. Because Krishna is Varada Raj. He is the supreme giver of blessings. And he gives his blessings through those who love him. Jayata mam prapadyante tamstadaiva bhajamya. Krishna's mercy comes according to how we approach him. Our surrender. In this sense, surrender is being truly grateful for Krishna's mercy and showing our gratitude to those who he loves. Just a few days ago I was in London. Actually, yesterday I was in London. That's the reason I sound spaced out. But while I was there, I every day spent several hours with our very, very dear brother and friend, Shruti Dharma Prabhu. He first met Srila Prabhupada in the early 1970s. He faithfully served Bhaktivedanta Manor since about 1978. There were times when the British government passed laws to close down the temple from public worship. And he, Pranabandha Prabhu, Akandari Prabhu, Kripamoy Prabhu, these devotees, they just a few, They led resistance. Because of their dedication, it went to the courts, and they lost. They went to the courts again, and they lost. They attracted so many other religious organizations, Hindu organizations, Christian